Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Rosina Sharon. So today we are going to focus on the foundation routine because I've been getting a lot of requests to do the same. So today I'm going to do that in detail. I'm not going to leave anything behind. So before we go, kindly subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Share your thoughts on the comment section down below. I'll be reading all of them kama kawaida, and if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. With no further ado, let us go straight into the video. Okay guys, so today's video is going to focus more on the foundation routine. So I'm going to fast forward through the eye makeup. So for my eyebrows, I am using Davis number 3. And to line my brows, I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I normally set my eyelids using a concealer before I start applying eyeshadow. For eyeshadow today, I am using the Cara Beauty eyeshadow palette. To draw the cut crease, I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. So you guys really liked the look I did on my stories, so I am just recreating the exact same eyeshadow. And as always remember to blend in your edges. And for this, use a smaller brush. You want that blend to be as smooth as possible. You want it to flow smoothly. So please blend, blend, blend. Okay guys, so moving on to the purpose of this video, always remember to prep your skin. Always moisturize your skin first before applying any product, and for this I am using e.l.f. Hydrating Moisturizer. Okay, so massage that moisturizer into your skin. Make sure your skin absorbs all that moisture because you want your skin to remain moisturized throughout the day. And if you're going to use any serum, say vitamin C, vitamin E, use that before you apply moisturizer. Use that on your bare skin and then apply moisturizer. If you're not using any of that, use moisturizer first before you apply any other product onto it. Next, I am going to use Colourpop All Star Matte Primer. It is very important for you to know your skin type before you buy any product. And for me, I have combination skin nowadays, so I am dry on some areas and oily on parts of my skin. So I'm going to start off with a hydrating primer and then apply a mattifying primer after. I'm going to use a mattifying primer from Becca. I don't know if some of you have the same problem, because me, I have smile lines, and sometimes after I apply foundation, I still have lines along my smile lines, and I don't want that. I want a flawless look, so I'm going to teach you how to avoid that. Okay, so for this, you need a blurring mattifying primer. Because one, you want the primer to stay intact. You don't want it to move at all. And you want to blur all those lines. And for those who have a mustache area like me, please, number one, shave that mustache situation and then apply that primer along that area. This primer is very, very blurring. It blurs all the pores, especially for me because I have very open pores around the corner of my nose, and you don't want that to be seen after you have applied foundation. So blur that area out using a very blurring and mattifying primer. Moving on, I'm going to use Maybelline Superstay Foundation. If you're going to use a brush to blend in your foundation, kindly tap it in, don't drag it. If you're going to use a beauty blender, on the other hand, make sure it is wet, or rather it is damp, before you start blending. Then for the beauty blender, tap it in as well. Don't drag, just tap, tap, tap until it blends in all smoothly. Okay, so another tip for a flawless blend, especially for the areas where you have problems. Me, most of the time, I crease around the corners of my nose. For that, use the product that is remaining on your beauty blender to blend around that area. Please do not apply more product on your beauty blender and then tap it on the areas where you creased. Please don't. It is going to make that specific area crease, and you don't want that. Avoid creasing by any cost. So apply the product that is remaining on your beauty blender so you have a very flawless finish look. For your forehead region, start applying just above your eyebrows going towards your hairline. Don't start from the hairline going down, because if that happens, you're going to use a lot of product on your hairline and you're going to appear like you have a mask on. So after you're done blending, make sure you just go through the whole face with the beauty blender again, just to make sure you don't have any problems, any creases, anything of the sort, just to make sure you have a smooth blend. I know most of you know this already, but please blend in your neck. You don't want to look like two different people, okay? You want your face to match your neck. We all have different undertones, so make sure your foundation matches your undertone, because you want your foundation to look natural. Moving on, we're going to highlight, and I am using Illegal Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And for this, please stop dragging your concealer all the way down to your nose. It's going to make you crease. Okay, and focus that concealer around the inner corner of your under eye. And then highlight the areas where you feel is necessary to highlight. You don't even have to highlight all the way I am doing it. And I am going to conceal the area around my mustache, my beard area, because I don't want that to be seen. So that is why I'm applying concealer around my mouth. And for blending, blend it in. Do not drag the concealer down, just blend it in the area where you want it to be highlighted only. Please blend it in, not out. Okay, and if at all you use a lot of concealer and then it went all the way up, blend it in going towards your forehead. Don't blend it going to your hairline. It is going to make you look like you have a mask on. So be very careful while blending in your concealer. Then next, to set, I am going to use Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Add your beauty blender into your setting powder and then blow off the excess powder. After, press it into your skin. Press the powder in until it blends in all smoothly. Okay, so this method really helps. It makes your skin look more natural, and then it works better than setting with your brush, trust me. So to avoid any harsh lines while you contour, use circular motions and use very little force, so it blends in all smoothly. For your nose contour, kindly use a smaller brush. And to avoid using a lot of product, tap the brush gently onto the powder. For the application, use very little force. To blend that in, brush off the excess product on the brush and then blend in going down, and use very little force as well, because if you use a lot of force, it is going to appear dark and you don't want any harsh lines around your nose. And after, I am going to use Morphe setting spray. Highlighting today, I'm using Fenty Beauty in the shade Hustler Baby. And to highlight around your nose, kindly make sure you highlight around the tip only, the tip of your nose. Don't go all the way down. It is going to look funny if you do that. Okay, and then blend in using your finger afterwards, because you don't want your highlight to appear very harsh. For the cheekbone area, highlight just above the area where you contoured so your cheekbones appear snatched. And when you're highlighting your cupid's bow, make sure you focus around that area only. Don't go all the way up. For lipstick, I'm going to use Maybelline in Escapist and Milani in Amore. Tip for beginners, if you're going to use an ombre, is it ombre or amber? That one. Apply product on your lower lip and just a little on your upper lip, and then smudge it in. You know the way I am doing it, huh? Make sure you keep doing that until you see a perfect blend between the two, and then using your finger afterwards, blend in the remaining parts. As easy as that. Guys, so that would be it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you learned something. I hope it was detailed enough and it was easy enough for any beginner to follow, you know, anybody who's starting to do makeup. I hope you have learned something new from this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the look, and I hope you love the look as it is. I'll be seeing you on my next video, and if you have anything more to share, anything, you know, to add, anything for us to learn from, kindly feel free to share on the comment section. Bye.